Hi, this is Yoga with Bliss. 1 hour, we'll warm up, we'll practice, we'll feel good. Oh, well, let's make that music better. Let's try again. There's your mountain. Let's do some shoulder rolls just to kind of loosen up. Feel your neck release. Your shoulders release your back. Do you feel your hip coming on up? There you go. Even your feet, feel them rolling on the mat. Let's take the mountain and step it wide and lean it side and side with just one arm. We have a little smile right there. Weight shifts to warm the thighs. How about this side? There. Reach. As the body shifts, we warm the back. And of course, your shoulder. How about in front of your chest? Right there. Right here, shoulder or chest height. Right there. Beautiful. Relax that neck. Other side. Here we are. Here's where I just start breathing deeply, relaxedly. How about the other arm this time? Come on up. It's out in front of you. Right out front. Right down. Out front. You got it? Yes. On the other side. Right here. Out front. And there. Out front. Yes. Stretching that shoulder. Thank you. Take a moment. Take your arms down low. Keep your shoulders low. Squeeze back. Squeeze. 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 You open your chest. You contract your rhomboids. How about you? Beautiful. Now take a heel. Touch the ground. Knees remain unlocked. Your hands, they squeeze your shoulder blades together so your arms go behind you. Just a little. Right there. Warm up those rhomboids. Now check your posture. Pull yourself tall. Touch here and there. Just a little toe point. Now add right there. Squeeze that chest. Warming up the pectoral wall. Coming on down. Right there. Right up. And when you come up, you pull yourself so nice and tall. Very good. How about a heel lift behind you? Here, there, here. Just a little lift. Let's do these 2 times on a side. We'll take it 2. 2. Here's 2. I'll give you a side view. It's 2. And 2. Here's 2. Very nice. Now stand up tall. Just a little step and touch. How about one arm reaches up and the other? And do the same thing in 2s. We'll reach 2 times, 2 times, 2. Here's 2. Take it 2 and 2. Just 2 last. Beautiful. Take a big stretch up. Knee lift. Twice on each side. 2. Do you like your hands down low? That feels better for me sometimes. What about hands medium? Right here. Or do you like your hands way up high? See what your body says. 2 and 2. Just 2 last. Oh, plant your feet. Center yourself. Let's reach up here. Breathing here, there. chest height. I went wider to warm up my thighs more. Take it down, low. Right there it is. I'm going up, chest height here. See this hand? Pull it back. Work the round void. Take the arms up and pull down and down. You got it, yes. Here we have chest height 2. Here's 2. There you go. Now when I go down, I'm going to pull up, pull again. And there, right here. Oh, come up with your shoulder rolls. Nice. Smooth. Breathing. Here's your mountain. There you go. Think of a little heel touch. The heel touch. Right there. Here. It's like a jumping jack where we don't jump. And breathing. Again, warming up the shoulders, the back, the thighs, the feet. Here's 4 last. Very good. Here we are, side and side. See how I've turned a little? There you go. Open up, close over, open and close. Do you want to come way down? Or do you want to just do a little lean here and there? Oh, yes. How about 2 more? And when you come up, center it. Here we are moving mountains. And give your turn. Notice my feet. I get a little point every time. Close it up and open. That's good for my plantar fascia. The weight shift is good for the thighs. The low back is really warming. That's one of the most important parts of this limbering move. 2 last. Okay, when you come tall, give a reach. Here it is. Right up. Very nice. We'll do 4. And now we're going to reach down. You decide how low. Maybe it's hip height. Maybe it's knee height. Maybe you're hit the floor. Do what's right for you. Take it up. We'll just crawl our way up. There you go. Take it down. Crawl your way down. And choose how low to go. Walk up right there. We go. Coming on down. Right here. Oh, yes, come up right here. Oh, and down, right there. Come up with a shoulder roll smoothly. Right there it is. Are you breathing? Yes. I want you to think of your heel lifts behind you. Behind you. Your body's up tall, give a little. Bicep curl. There you go. Yes. Now on this one, we have our big step and touch, loosening up the hip joint. Here we are, and there. Oh yes, we have spent so much focus and attention on our shoulders. Very nice. You can take this traveling forward and back if you want. Right here, we go. And one more time, coming up. Very nice. Take it back. Right there it is. Shoulder rolls. Let them roll. First it's the shoulder. See my feet? I'm letting my feet roll on the mat. My hips, my shoulders. What about an elbow circle? How does it feel? You could go back to shoulder. What about an arm circle? What does your body tell you? Your way, just 4 more. All righty. And now we've got ourselves wide. A wide mountain. Let your knees bend for a goddess right here. And my goddess has moves. Just a little tiny nano dip. 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 Beautiful. Now take this goddess. Flatten your back. I'll show you a side view. Flatten that back right out and lean it. Right here it is. Just a tiny little lean. Take it up right here. We'll go. Here's 4, 3, 2. Take it down and lean. Right here is 4, 3, 2, do what's right for you. Come up, here's 4, 3, 2, here's your last one right here. Lean your way and come up with your shoulder rolls. Let your body walk in underneath you. Alrighty. So the chair, our chair is going to have a little rhythm. I'll give you a side view. You face me. Here we are. I take my hands back so that it flattens out my back. It helps lift my chest. Choose your foot positions for you and sit yourself down. Now I want you to look at your shins or feel them. They're straight up and down. You don't want them big, bowing in, and you don't want them bowing out. They're nice, straight up and down. Very good. Do you want to eat a watermelon? These might be the arms that feel good today. Do you like arms out here? See what your body says. Do you like your arms here? You've chosen. Now I dip down. 2, 3, and stand up to mountain. Here's a chair. 2, 3, and stand up to mountain. Here's a chair. 2, 3, and there's your mountain. Choose your arms here. 2, 3, there's your mountain. Beautiful. Shoulder rolls again. There we are. So nice. How did that chair feel? We're going to do from a chair to a forward fold. So here I am. I've lifted my sternum, pelvic tilt, and I sit in my chair. Find the right one for you. Very nice. We're still. Feel it. Choose watermelon. Out here. Up here. Out here. Where are your chair arms? Make them right for you. And now fold right over to your forward fold your way. Should you be holding blocks or low blocks or cupcake hands or maybe even just a little low? What does your body tell you is right? For your forward fold, relax your neck, breathing. By the way, you might be right here on your chair, so you can really customize your forward fold with a little back support. Breathe and be well. Roll yourself up for a few shoulder rolls. Now, we've warmed up your hamstrings. Can't you feel when you do your forward fold? They're already nice and warm. Here's your mountain. Take a moment. If you close your lips while you breathe deeply, it's Ujjayi breath. Now when I work, I breathe audibly so that you can hear where breaths might be. You feel entitled to breathe the way you need to. Very nice. Salute and feel yourself as tall as you can be. We're heading into a customized Sun Salutation B. So we have chair. Remember, we practiced that already. Flat back. How low do you sit? Where should your hands be? It's your chair, your way. Fold forward the way that feels right for you. Exhale. Oh. We're hanging here a while. Oh. Relax the neck, the back. Your legs are long but unlocked. See the little bend in my green stripe? What if you were to hug your elbows and push with your feet to rock side to side? Relax the neck. Now see how one hand is underneath? Switch it so the other hand is underneath. You may have your feet right together. Mine are wider to make a comfortable space for my belly to exist. Breathing. Melt yourself down again. Exhale, breathe and be. Feel whole back of your body. Stretch. Oh. And we're going to roll ourselves up. There we are. Now here I interrupted our salutation to remind you, when we head into the down dog, are you going to be on the chair? Are you going to be on a block or on the mat? Are you going to be up here on a kitchen counter or back of a sofa? You decide. Forward fold. Beautiful. And now we're heading into a down dog. Your down dog your way. You step back. Most people are on their toes if their hands are down low. If your hands are up higher, you may have a little more of heel toward the ground. Breathe. From this down dog, we're going to walk it out. This is our first time through. Now you pamper your wrists, elbows, shoulders. You come right up onto the ottoman, the counter, wherever it's right for you with your hands. What if you just do your best down dog and prepare for a three-legged dog? The one leg is right in the center, and you choose, do you like your dog leg to be down low, or medium, or higher? Breathing, being. From the three-legged dog today, we're going to come into a pyramid. It's a transition move. So we just take our leg forward. If you need your blocks, you bring your blocks. See, this leg is long. With as little bend as possible, that leg is long. So you've got your hands wherever is right for you, for your pyramid. Now we're heading to Warrior One. I take my back leg and I let it drape right over the railroad track. I bend my front knee. Now my legs are all set for Warrior One. How's it feel to push up? Push up. Bent front leg. Extended but unlocked back leg. Beautiful. I come down. Are you coming to the chair or the block or the floor? I'm going to push this leg back to a down dog. So you give it a little bend and you push it off in steps or all at once till you have found your down dog, your way, your breath. What about that three-legged dog? Do you need to move your hands up onto the counter or the ottoman? Is your three-legged dog low? Is or high? What's right for you? Are you breathing? All right, we're heading to the pyramid. So you have your legs, your feet point forward. You could use your blocks or low blocks or cupcake hands or whatever. Breathing. Now my mind is thinking of Warrior One. I drape that foot right over the railroad track and I find my stance and I lift up. Now my back leg is extended but not locked. Pelvic tilt. My hips point forward. Choose your arms. Make them yours. You don't have to match me. Front leg bent. Knee behind toe. Breathe and be with your Warrior One. All right, we're heading down. You choose where do you want your hands, on the seat, on the block, and then this foot is going to push off and head back to your down dog, your way. I really do exhale into it. And when you're ready, look at the space between your hands and let yourself begin to walk, waddle, skip, jump, fly, whatever's right for you to a forward fold. Exhale. Here's our halfway up. Halfway up, flat back. Breathing. You just graze your shins with your fingers. You don't hold on for dear life. Come on down. Halfway up, flat back, inhale. Exhale. One more. Now remember, we came in with a chair. We're going to sit our butts down. Lift the chest up. Feel your beautiful flat back. And find the arms that are right for you, whatever they may be. And pull yourself together to your mountain. I need some shoulder rolls. So I do tend to be an optimist. I have some severe issues in my low back, and I call that an area of my body that is educating me. My low back educates me and tells me how much the chair strengthens and uses my back. Let's do it again. A little less slow. That's all I'm going to say. And you breathe in the way that you want, and you use the chair or the counter mountain. Find your mountain with a nice pelvic tilt, a nice sternum lift, nice low shoulders. Tuck your chin. Now close your lips if you want to, and experience the Ujjayi breath. I'll breathe loud enough so you can hear. Que pasa? We're heading to a chair. I hold for a breath. Reiterate my form. Forward fold. Half up. Fold. Half up. Fold. One left. Where should your hands be for your down dog? Did you choose it? Find your hands. Find your down dog. Most people's heels are up. Mine happen to go down. You follow your body, not mine. Sink your chest. Feel your flat back elongate. Three-legged dog. Choose how high. Hips face down. Be with it. To a pyramid. Find yours. What's right for you. To a warrior one, strike your stance, find your balance, then join the warrior one. Hips forward, pelvic tilt protects your low back. Be with it. Breathe. For some people, they're breathing like a steam shovel. For other people, they're breathing like a mouse. You have a right to breathe as you do. Now with this leg bent, I'm coming down. We're heading to a down dog. Where do you want to put your hands? On the seat, the block, the floor? You're going to take this foot and push off. Find your down dog. Oh yeah. Remember the foot you just pushed off? Sink in to be with your down dog. That foot holds your weight, the other one is your leg in the air. You choose how high. See what your body says. Be with your three-legged dog. Now let's head to a pyramid. Take your leg as far forward as it will. Use your blocks if you want. Cupcakes, whatever. Long legs unlocked. Find your back foot for warrior one. It drapes over the railroad track. You've got your stance, you lift. Sink into your warrior one. Hips are forward. Shoulders square. I'm peeking over here to look at your beautiful form. I still want to keep my shoulders and hips square. Breathe. Breathe. Fabulous. Find yourself standing tall. I'm heading into a dog, plank, dog sequence. So I start with my forward fold. You choose where is your down dog. On the box, on the ottoman, or the chair. Find your position for you. Where is it right for your plank? Are you in a half plank on your knees? Are you in a full plank with your shoulders over hands? Make it yours. Don't follow me, make it yours. When you're ready, push back up to the dog. There you go. Breathing. And walk your hands up. We came into this with a chair. So I'm going to sit my butt, lift my chest flat back, and find my chair, my way. Breathing, breathing. Come on up. Oh, shoulder rolls. Yes. Let's just do some smooth and simple vinyasas. It's just a little flow. What I like about this Warrior 2 flow, that's right, we need a block on each side. And if you don't have a block, you just go down part way and use your legs. Don't worry about it. Here we are. What I like about the Warrior 2, you can do it deep, you can do it shallow. You make it suit yourself. Do you have your pelvic tilt? Sternum lift, shoulders low. Get your breathing, diaphragmatic breathing, smooth and mellow. You might have been doing a whole bunch of weightlifting. You might have been working your brain so hard. Whatever you were doing now, center. And let's take our centered selves. You might want to close your lips for Ujjayi breath. Maybe not. Step out into Warrior 2. Front leg bent, back leg long but unlocked. Arms from fingertip to fingertip. I have to go look at mine. This one tends to want to wander forward. I have to look at it and see, did I open that shoulder and make it right? I know, Ellen, you tend to put yours way behind you. You have to look at it and make sure it lines up straight. There's your Warrior 2. Most important thing, pelvic tilt. Protects your back. Let's go to a side angle. I'm going to do a shoulder pampering side angle. Do you hold your hip, your thigh, a block, the floor? You hold wherever you want, but you keep this shoulder back. I'm taking my arm in for shoulder pampering. And then I'm going to gradually see, where will my arm go to today? Breathing. When you find it, reiterate your shoulder back and find your best. I push with this hand, it helps. Keep my shoulder back. Breathe and be with it. Fabulous. Now go ahead, let yourself roll forward. You can feel the difference in this arm. Rotates down. Come on, open the breath. You'll feel it. No, I'm not bending at my hips. I'm only turning my torso and rotating my arm. Go at your pace. Next time I come up, I'm finding my side angle. I will press, open shoulder, open that shoulder, best side angle. Yes, make your spine and your neck an extension of your spine. And now, I'm going to push off and pull myself together with a shoulder roll to a mountain. Oh yeah, baby, that felt good. Truthfully, I have lots and lots of pain and arthritis, and when I practice, all of a sudden it fades away. At your mountain pelvic tilt, that's one of the most important things. When you do your Warrior 2, you keep that pelvic tilt. Can you feel it protects your low back? Extended, bent, but not over your toe. Find your arms. Go ahead, I have a mirror over here. I saw mine sneaking forward. There we go. It's one of those little $5 mirrors from the store. It is full length, so I can see when a piece of my body is not the place I thought it was. Kind of a nice thing to do. Breathe. Those of you, shoulder is back. Now for our pamper the shoulder side angle, do you hold on to your thigh, a block? Your shoulder has to stay back. It's better that you stay higher with your shoulder back. It doesn't have to. You just get full benefit when it does. What's right with your shoulder? Back, extend, breathing. I don't think you can see it on the tape. This is my challenging shoulder that educates me a lot. My whole arm is quivering as I reach for my best extension. Put my shoulder open, feel and enjoy the full range of motion. Now I'll let my shoulder come forward. I didn't bend down, I stayed up tall. And here we have, open it, roll it over, open it, roll it over. Your spine twists open, and then your spine at L4, L5 rotates. Isn't that nice? Come on up. There you go. Here we are. Your best side angle one last time. Press it open. Reach it out. Intend for your farthest reach. And now, this foot's going to just push off and find your way to some shoulder rolls. Beautiful. That was fabulous flexibility and strength. There's an amazing relationship between strength and balance. Okay, I reiterated my pelvic tilt. My knees that do happen to bow outward these days. I can feel I need my feet a little apart so I don't hurt my knees. Put your feet where they're good for you. Don't follow me. You might be right here. Mounting your way. Yes. Breathe into B. Now we're going to do balance. How about a tree? With my tree, I encourage, I need to spread my toes. Got that foot so it feels good to hold my weight. Now, I encourage a balance root. If you can pop your foot right up on your thigh, do it anytime you want. Maybe it's on your calf, that'll be fine. Or maybe you walk your balance root in. Now, one balance root is the whole ball of my foot is on the floor bent. Another balance root would be just the little tip of my toe. What's right for you? Got your body tall. You want to find the place where you wobble, but you do not fall down. Yes, it is a weeble tree. Breathing. Now find a spot to look at. I'm actually looking at my nose right there on the screen. Breathing. That's your drishti. And find your tree branches. Are they up? Are they down? Are they chest height in a cactus? Your tree branches, your balance root. Breathe and be there. The leg you are standing on is unlocked. What if you took this one level more intense and hold it as long as you can. Whenever you're done, you join us for shoulder rolls. Yes, stay up there. Just because I came down doesn't mean you are. Eventually, we all find our way down and we have a mountain with your feet where they're good for you. This is the part where you, even if your toes don't spread, in your mind's eye, you intend for your toes to spread out. You find, do you like your feet parallel? Or are you like me with your feet with the tiniest little outward turn? It feels better for my balance. It also feels better for my knee that is in training for a replacement. Here we are. With your balance root, is it just the tip of your toe? Is it your whole ball of your foot? Okay, I'm laughing because my toe won't bend. Breathing, body acceptance. It doesn't matter if your body keeps educating you more and more. Appreciate, accept, be. Do you have your best posture? Find your best. branches. Lift the sternum, pelvic tilt. Watch the drishti. Find your balance where you wobble, but you don't fall down. And then when you're ready, take it one layer more intense. That's not available to me. That's all right. Breathing, breathing, and come down whenever it's right for you. So there's strength, there's balance, and interestingly enough, there's pain. I had the strength and balance, but all of a sudden my knee, you don't want to hear the language it used. My knee said, you are not doing that. You keep a little weight on that toe. They're all related. You doing your shoulder rolls? You enjoying them? Good. Now let's just do a forward fold in a table to head us down to the mat. If you don't use the mat, you can head over to a couch or a bed. Here we are. Oh, I do need my blocks. For my table, I use my blocks. Forward fold. Are you forward folding to the chair? Do you have your feet in just the right place? Maybe to the blocks, maybe to the floor. Your lovely best forward fold. We're gonna hang here a minute. Breathing, breathe. All right, now you do not need to do this, but if you wanted to, you could. Take a peek. Yes, they are on the screen. I'm gonna move over so it's on the screen more. Take a peek at this hand. Is your hand close enough to the ground for your knuckles to touch? If not, put your knuckles right there on your block. Maybe even you put your knuckles right here on your block. I'm going to tell you why. We're heading to another move. When you find yourself down lower, you may not, you could put your fingers, wait a minute, I don't mean you could, I mean you may in the future. Put your fingers under your toes. But for right now, you may just have your knuckles on the floor and just feeling your lowest, or knuckles on a block, feeling your lowest stretch. So have you made it yours? And when you're ready, you roll your shoulders up, roll them up, because I got distracted. I have to hang up this phone. My phone has a glitch. It will not let me turn off the ringer, even though I did turn off the ringer. Where were we? We had that fabulous forward fold. All right, what about your table? Do you use blocks? Many people use blocks because of their wrists. I use a block because I broke my arm last year and it feels better on my elbow. I know some people it feels better on their shoulder. So is your table on blocks or on the floor? Maybe you're doing a standing table. I'm going to do a class that I will record where we never kneel at all. But for today, do you need a pad to put under your knee? There's your table. I've got a dragon's tail coming up. So I take my foot out and it's going to go across and back while I exhale, out to the side while I inhale. You can feel it kind of squeezes your lungs when you exhale. You've got room to inhale when you come out. Exhale, there you go. Inhale, there you are. One last exhale now. One last inhale and find your table. Let's enjoy a cat-cow. On the cat, you exhale because your chest closes up a little. On the cow, you inhale as your chest expands and shines forward. Your spine curls up like a cat on a fence. Your body hangs down like the udders of a cow. All right, find your table again. Did your wrists get fatigued? Try this one. I have to thank Diane for this one. What if you put your forearms on your blocks? I like to keep an energetic hand and I touch my fingertips. Try it. It's so much nicer than limp hands. The other leg comes out for the dragon's tail. I have to move to make room for my dragon's tail. So that leg is behind you. And you'll feel when you come across behind, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Fabulous. Here we are with a little cat-cow. Breathing. Breathing. Love. Well, here you are on your table. What if we did a half plank right here? For the half plank, you might like a block. You might put your hand on the floor. You might skip this move and just do a bunch of cat-cows. That'll be fine. For the half plank, this foot is long behind and this foot goes behind. Did you see it? It was here. I put it behind me and I open up. Now that might be the perfect half plank for you. Breathing. And maybe you pick your foot up. Shoulder comes up. Hip comes up. There you are. Your half plank. Your way. The weight-bearing arm is as straight as it goes. But it has a little unlock. I know mine looks quite bent. It's actually as straight as it goes. That's life. Come on down. For the other side, I will give you the view here. Table, flat back, hand right under the shoulder, arm as straight as it goes while unlocked. Leg back, foot back, arm where you choose. What does your shoulder allow? Find your balance. Choose what's right. Should your leg be on the floor? Should it lift up? I have to look at this hand because I intend for it to go straight up. And I have to look at it to make it so. Are you breathing? Come down whenever you want. When you're doing a whole bunch of cat-cows, we will join you. And when you're done with your cat-cows, let's take ourselves into a seat. So this pole represents a wall. I walk myself right up to the wall. I put my dimples right against the wall, and then I sit myself up. Now, I don't need to. I can sit myself straight up in the middle of the room. Most people can't. Okay, some people can't. All bodies are good bodies, and even if you can sit yourself straight up, boy, this wall feels fabulous. So like Kathy, Diane, Joanne, you're good to come right up on the wall. You can push your shoulder blades, the back of your head, right against the wall. Oh, right there, you are doing a fabulous stretch for many things. Hamstrings. If your legs are wide, you've got a little adductor stretch. Breathing, being. So remember we did that side angle standing? We're going to do a side angle sitting. By the way, are your legs closer? That'll be fine too. Do whatever you like. Although my back actually feels better right here. I've got my feet flexed to keep my energy in so I don't just limp and let it all drip out. But maybe you like your feet, get out of my way. Maybe you like your feet pointed just so they're energetic in whatever way you like. Breathing. I'm going to lean my body and find would I like to leave my hand on my leg or do I want to go behind me? Oh, that shoulder blade, I want to keep it right on the wall. Is it all right with your shoulder to come up and over? to your side angle. Oh, I guess it is on my leg. Shoulder on the blade on the wall. Find your side angle, your way. On the other side, I'm going to do a way that pampers your shoulder a little more. You could find your shoulder back, tip over, and you could just kind of slide up the pole that's right here close. Breathing, shoulder back. Yeah, you saw mine did come forward. When I pushed it back, I felt, oh, a whole different stretch for the body. Beautiful. So I'm going to do one more each side. Do you want to come up and out? Do you want to slide up the line? You do what's best for you. And while you're here, a breath in and exhale. On the other side. Shoulder back. While you're here, a breath in and exhale. Beautiful. Now I'm going to thank Kathy for this idea. Grab your blocks and let your blocks walk down. Is this it? You might have just brought your shoulder an inch off the wall. This might be perfect. Flat back is what I'm going for. So I have a flat back here, and I have flat back still. Everybody's different. That tiny, you're probably stretching many things. So each person, your flat back, your way. Oh, I'm pulling up into my flat back. Right, this is going to feel good. Round your back. Go ahead, cave in, round your back. And then on my blocks are here, I'm going to sink wherever I sink and just feel a little shoulder something. Kathy and I are recovering from shoulder issues, and this is much like the stretch they had her do in physical therapy, and so we incorporated it. Breathing. Very nice stretching out. Remember me talking about the relationship between strength and flexibility and balance? We're going to work on some additional strength in the core because we only did one little plank. So we're going to do our core work. Yes, in yoga, all those planks they do, that's instead of sit-ups. We're not going to do sit-ups. We're going to do the boat. I'll do a little diagonal view so that you can see, do you like your feet apart or do you like to put them right together? Everybody's different. Depends on how much softness you have, how your hip joints are put together. We've got people in the class who are quite lean, but it just feels better to have their legs wide. My legs are wider to leave room for my great belly because all of me deserves to exist. So here I am, I'm kind of up tall. Well, I don't want to be, I want to slouch. Really, you do your, I'm going to show you side view. You want to slouch and roll your slouched self back. Look at that nice neutral neck. If I had been up tall like this and gone back, look what it's doing to my neck. No, thank you. Slouch, lean back. And now, do you like to hold on under your leg and find kind of balancing on your sits bone? See what it feels like. Do you want to leave a foot on the ground while the other one's up? Do you like them both up? Are you balancing? Do whatever works for you. Breathing. Do you want to take your hands on top? I'm still holding on. Still gives me a little support. Do you want to go and let go? Your body, your hip flexor, your abdominal wall is holding everything together. Now I'm going to put my feet down, put my soles of my feet together, walk my body wherever it walks to, and relax down in a butterfly. One tip though, don't grab your feet and pull them up. Instead, grasp your ankles and pull yourself down. We want to be nice to those ligaments and tendons on the outside of the ankle. We don't want to overstretch them. They are one of the overstretched ligaments and tendons on the outer ankle contribute to ankle sprains. So we don't overstretch them. But now I'm going to pay attention to my joints of my big toe. I put my thumb on them. I think I might face you directly to show you this. I put my thumb on them because it feels good to press. And I just keep my baby toe on the ground so my ankles aren't going in any untoward way. And I open the book. So there's a closed book. There's an open book. What do you like? You don't have to. So you're a butterfly. Do you just hold your ankles and pull? You're a butterfly your way. And when you're ready, we're going to do another boat. Remember, you ground yourself. You lean yourself back. You choose. Do you want a balance route? Leave one foot down? Do you leave it up? Do you have your hands? Here's another option. Do you want to flex your feet and do long legs? Or point your toes and do long legs? Do you want to let go and do long legs? Make it yours. And when you're ready, soul to soul, butterfly. All right, you've had 2 chances to practice. We're going to do one more. In your mind's eye, listening to your body, that's proprioceptive. You try it and you adjust. In your mind's eye, choose. What kind of boat round do you want for yourself? Balance, lift, whatever way is right for you. Breathing, your boat, your way. Breathing. And when you're ready, set your feet down and your final lovely butterfly. Do you have a yoga strap, a ribbon, the belt off of a bathrobe? See what you've got cooking and find a circle for you. And when you can, lay yourself down. Very nice. Now, I, by the way, do have my blocks handy because I use them in areas where my shoulder needs pampering. When you lay yourself down, how about if you hug your knees and roll side to side and rock a little? If that doesn't feel good, set your feet down and roll side to side and rock your pelvic girdle a little. So you've done whatever's right for you. I'm just walking down away from my chair a little. And then see how it would feel to put the ribbon on the heel of your foot. Now I just did a doubled ribbon. Most often people would do a longer ribbon for your point and flex. I'm holding it with my hands, but I'm going to confess to you, that kind of hurts my arthritis. So I'm going to hold it on the little chubby part of my arm, not on your wrist. Too many delicate tendons there. But the fleshy part of your arm is protected, and you'll do a lovely stretch while you enjoy your point and flex. Now this encourages lymph fluid to drain back to your core to be processed. It encourages your blood through gravity and movement to come back to your core, to your heart and lungs. But even the fluid in your little bitty toe joints, your ankle joint, that synovial fluid. Oh my goodness, all your fluids are circulating in a good way. In the summertime, you get swollen feet, you lay down on the couch and do this, you'll be fabulous. So I'm going to take this opposite hand or arm has the ribbon. That's right, that's what I meant to say. And I'm just going to let it roll across my body. Just a little. Now I think about this arm, let it hang right out. Now for me, that is uncomfortable for my shoulder. So I put my arm on a little block. My shoulder's on the ground, but my arm likes just a little support. When I look out into the group on Saturday morning, and as I see some of you today in our Zoom meeting, many people put their leg right down on the floor. Mine kind of hovers about 18 inches above it. Please appreciate whatever your body gives you and just breathe into it and feel into the stretch. The head is turned so the neck is involved gently in the stretch. The ribs, the low back, the outer thigh, the hamstring. When you come on back up, I'm going to leave the ribbon right on my foot and put the other heel in the ribbon. And you either hold with your hands or put the other fleshy part of the forearm on the ribbon. And you enjoy your point and flex. Breathe and you can pull up. I couldn't resist grabbing the chair so I could relax and get my stretch. Pull up and get more hamstring stretch, or maybe be medium. Everybody's different. The leg is always bent. I should have shown you that on the other side where my green stripe would show you. But you can tell this leg is bent, can't you? Alrighty, what about the reach across your body? How low does your foot go? Maybe right here. Maybe it comes all the way over to the ground. It doesn't matter where it goes. It matters that it feels good. This arm, do you like to have a block or a pillow for it to land on? Your shoulder intends to fall near the ground. And there you are. You're like a piece of saltwater taffy. Yes, we're on the East Coast for this Zoom class. Piece of saltwater taffy just, stretching out. Be with it, feel good. Enjoy hamstring if you want. Enjoy low leg if you want. Make it yours. Feel your shoulders stretch nicely, your neck, your spine. Every vertebrae is rotated with respect to the one above and below. When you're done, fold your arm and leg in and come on up. I have another rock and roll coming up. Do you like to set your feet down and roll, or do you like to curl your knees up and roll? Choose what is right for you. Next is Yavasana. I set my legs down one at a time. It's a little easier on your back. Then I'm going to put my blocks here because I need them to pamper my shoulders. You might be putting your hands right on the mat. Slide your arms down, long neck. Yeah, walk my shoulder blades in. Slide your feet down one at a time. Do you need a pillow under your knees? Please do so if it's better for you. Oh, I have something. My feet are at the edge of my mat. When I flex my feet, my heels are catching on the edge of my mat. And when I relax my feet, it feels like someone is pulling on my heels. All right, you know I do that in our Saturday class when you're here. I want you in your mind's eye, flex your foot wherever it's landing on the carpet or the mat or wherever it is. And then relax it and imagine in your mind's eye that I'm giving a tiny little tug to your heels. Now you really relax your feet. They probably relax out to the side. Really relax your arms. They might relax out to the side, palm up, or you might like the way they feel palm down. I only like palm down with a block that I have come to life. It gives me a shoulder stretch. Relax your face. Now put your mind on your belly. Feel your belly rise and fall with your breath. Not your chest, it's perfectly fine. It's healthy to do chest breaths. breathing, but we want diaphragmatic breathing. Close your lips. Do you hear like ocean waves? When we're all here together in the studio, it really does sound like the ocean. And then gradually let your breathing come back to normal. Let your arms be wherever they like to be, that is relaxed, your feet relaxed, your face and neck relaxed. I'm doing a little side wiggle to feel my back relaxed. And then your breathing just goes to normal, gentle, lighter, slower breathing. Now you can stay right down here in Yavasana. I know, Suzanne, you like to do that sometimes. Or you could go ahead and get up because you like the feeling of kind of getting upright and augury. You're doing whatever's right for you while I tell you a little story about breath. Somewhere in the depths of my computer, how do you like to sit? Do you like to sit? I went right up against my wall. Try up against the wall and feel, even if you never sit up straight like that, it's very interesting. It stretches all sorts of things. Do you like butterflies? Do you like what's called easy pose? It only took me 3 years to do it. It ain't that easy. Do you like a V-sit, narrow or wider? Choose what's right for you while you breathe relaxedly. And I want to encourage you to breathe in a long, slow breath and out a long, slow breath. While I tell you why. So in the depths of my computer is this research. And they found out that people who breathe more slowly have less cortisol, less adrenaline. Those are the stress hormones. So then they designed an experiment. Are you doing it? They told people to breathe a long inhale and a long exhale. What that did is it made them breathe more slowly. And they had them practice the long, slow inhale and exhale, slower breathing. You never run out of air. You're going with whatever your body wants. You're just going as slowly as is good for you. And then they tested those people and their cortisol levels and their stress hormones dropped. So here we are in these stressful times. Can you imagine all you need to do is breathe slowly and relaxedly, and you do good things for your body? Don't you feel relaxed? So find whatever seat you want to be in for our final closing. You know, at the end of every practice, I always say, by the way, I stole this from Rochelle Rice. That's who we have to thank for this. Thank your wonderful body. It serves you so well. Thank whatever you believe in. As you upstretch your arms, pat yourself on the back or on the chest, wherever it's comfortable, and say thank you to yourself. And then outstretch your arms, low shoulders, long neck, relaxed, tall spine. And gather all the good things to you. Find your hands over your heart center in whatever way is good for your wrists. And know that the light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste. thank you so much for practicing with me today. I really, really appreciate it. And I will put this one on YouTube. Even though it's got a little phone ringing in it, it doesn't have any big mistakes like last week. So I will put it up on YouTube. Yes, I have to come all the way forward to the computer in order to turn off the recording. Again, thank you for practicing with me. Bye-bye.